Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dot Ikweregelachiru, all the way from Talk2Dot. As you know, my channel is about exposing domestic abuse for what it is, and I do that in 4 categories. Category 1 is exposing the red flags so that you don't find yourself in an abusive relationship. If you understand the flags, then you won't make the mistake. The second category is those that are in an abusive relationship. Like I say, some people are constantly being abused, but they don't know what it is. Some people are living with a ticking time bomb, a person that could potentially kill them, but they don't know. They just think, this is not right. Well, how can we fix this? So I try to expose what it feels like or what it is to be in an abusive relationship so people can wake up and know that that relationship is not right. The third category I deal with in my channel and in the work I do is those that have said, do you know what? This is not working. I need to get out. I help them get out. So I teach them how to come out in the safest possible way. The fourth category is you've come out of an abusive relationship and you're saying, yes, life goes on. Trust me, women are 5 times more likely to get killed by their ex when they come out than when they're in it. And also you want to find your self-worth. You want to heal. You want to move on with life. It is a process. It doesn't just happen like that. There is a process. So these 4 categories are the people I deal with. And obviously these days what I'm trying to do is to educate society as well, because they would be able to potentially rescue the victim. Also, if they learned what the signs of narcissistic abusive people were, they would see these people no matter how much they try to hide it, and you could potentially wake up the victim and say, your partner is not right. So in a nutshell, that's what my channel is about. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss my videos that come out every Tuesdays and every Thursdays. Also, there is a new feature there, which is the join button. Click the join button as well. Become a member. If you don't like what you heard so far, hit the button as well. People ask me, how can you protect a person, a victim of abuse? What can we do so that the story doesn't end the way we hear that it ends? Where someone has thrown acid on them, someone has attempted to kill them, someone has actually killed them. How can we change the narrative? And I said, there is a way. There is a way to change the narrative. But you can only hope and pray for the best. Now, I tell people as a child, I watched this film, I can't remember what it was called, but I tend to pick out stuff, statements and things from films. As much as we've been taught to hope for goodness, for peace, for kindness. In this movie, the man said, I plan for the worst and hope for the best. So his focus in life and emphasis is not on good things. His emphasis is to be vigilant because bad things are happening all over. You don't want to be laxed and not expect bad things to happen and then it happens because your mind is on good. He says, plan for the worst. Be prepared for the worst. Then in the event that a good thing happens, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. You'll be happy. But as opposed to when you're not prepared. So when people are in abusive relationships with certain kinds of personality types, you have to be vigilant. You have to be prepared for the worst. One of the mistakes that people make is that they underestimate their abusers. Abusers are charming people, they're lovely people, and they can get you to connect to the good side of them quite easily. Which is why for a long time you keep saying, no, can they do this? Can they do that? Oh, no, I don't think he will do that. Even when someone is telling you, I'll kill myself, you still think, no, they're just joking. No, he can't do that. He's all right. Do not underestimate these people. Sometimes you hear statements from them like, she deserved to die. Don't take those kind of statements lightly because they are not things to be taken lightly. If you are in an abusive situation, an abusive relationship, and you need to get out, do not confront your abuser. In fact, comply to everything that they want. Be the best spouse, be the best partner, so that they don't suspect. Once they suspect or once they feel like they're losing control over you, they may not even wait for you to leave. A lot of people don't even make it out of the house. Never confront your abuser. Never let them know that you are tired of them, you are tired of what you're going through. Instead, when you become woke, when you've woken up and you're like, I've had enough, I'm going. That's the time that it's going to be very difficult for you because now your eyes are open, you've seen what it is and you've seen that there's no change. That's the time that you have to do all those things that you were made to do for years. If they ask you jump, say how high. If they say drop and give me 50, you say 50, I'll do 500 press-ups for you. Do you understand? If they slap you, say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I really deserve that. Because in your head, you know you're about to go. Don't ever confront them because they will kill you. They will kill you. And this is not a joke at all. This is not a joke. It's coming from a good place. So hear me when I say it. The other thing you need to do is, if you do finally make it out, okay, first back up. Be careful who you tell your plan. Because some people will go and tell your abuser that, oh, she's planning to go. And then you get in trouble. Don't tell anybody. You must have that one person you trust. If you got a good family with good support system, your family, they're kind of tight, yeah, you can tell your family members, they will help break you out. If you got some friends, you know, you can tell them. But be careful about who you tell. Because we got the flying monkeys. Yes, for those people that enable narcissists, abusive people, that justify their behavior, they say, oh no, he can't be that bad. No, there must be this. That's who you are. You are a flying monkey. Go and join your families in the bush. Anyways, deviating. Sorry when I talk about this. I'm really passionate. It's really annoying because I hate to see people dying. I hate people to see people oppressed. I don't like it at all. It's not nice. If you're sick and you're crazy, take your sickness and you're crazy and keep it somewhere else and don't bring it to come and contaminate another person's life. Yes, I said it. Be careful who you tell your plan because they will mess up that plan and you will not make it out of the house and they will kill you in that house. When you do make it out of the house, change your phone number. Your phone could be bugged. Forget about your property. Forget about your stuff. Most of these things, they are bugged. Leave it with them. Leave it. Just run away. Run like there was a war. Run like the house was on fire and you were running away. Run. Don't look back. Remember Lot's wife. When she looked back, what happened? She turned into a pillar of salt. For those of you that are not religious, it's from the story in the Bible. When they said leave, she said, oh no, I left some things at home, and she turned back and she turned into salt. See, these stories in the Bible here, there are things to help you in life. If you think that she actually turned into salt, well, I don't know about that. But I'm saying that a lot of times when you look back on something you should have left behind, that's what kills you. That's how they get you. When you leave an abusive relationship, yeah, change the number. Change your phone number. Change everything. Just change, disassociate yourself with that life. Every common friend that you have with that relationship, they need to pass a litmus test so that you know which side they are. And in fact, don't even give them your phone number. If they want to call you, let them call you on Facebook. Let them call you on Facebook. Don't give them your number. Because some people will say, oh, we can fix this. We can settle it. You can't fix it. You can't fix it. Don't give them your number. Don't give them your house address. Don't tag yourself to anything. Don't show your children's school uniform. Don't show anything about yourself. You understand? Because they will be looking for you from now till Porogodom, as they say in Nigeria. From now till forever. They'll be looking for you. You get me? Do not. Now, when you leave an abusive situation, an abusive marriage, relationship, guess what? All those things you asked for years, they will start giving it to you. Do you know what? Let's do counseling. Let's go for mediation. Let's fix this. Don't go for counseling. Because by law, when you're going through domestic abuse, you don't need mediation. You don't need counseling. No couples counseling when it comes to domestic abuse. Walk on by. Walk away. Why all of a sudden, now that you've woke and you want to get away, why is it now that they want to do counseling? They just want you to be in the same space. You understand? That's when they will start to tell you, come and get your things from the house. Do you know what? I will even help you pack the things. Then when you say you come in, that's when they're going to kill you. That's when they say, oh no, don't come on that day. Come on a particular day. Why should you come on a particular day if they're not planning a siege? Nah, don't come, because my family are around. How can their family be around when their family was never around? All the years of marriage. You see, you have to be smart. You have to be streetwise, as we say in South London. You gotta be streetwise. Don't fall. Don't fall for these plans. Do you understand? You may have asked for something for years in that relationship and they said no. Guess what? When you walk away, that thing you've been asking for that would have made that relationship better, they will provide it. They will say, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. When you're ready to leave a house, a relationship that you're tired of, that's when all of a sudden, oh, let's buy a house together. Let's have another child. Let's just have another child. You get pregnant for that other child, you're stuck in it for a long time. You buy that house together, you're stuck in it for a long time. You know why? Because you have an endless battle of how to separate yourself from that house. And you want to let it go because it's your investment. A lot of times, these people have nothing to contribute to the relationship. There's some women that are so abusive, they've not contributed nothing to the relationship, and the man is like a puppet. There's some men, you see them very proud and arrogant, they will shout on the woman, they will beat the woman, they will do this, they will treat her like crap. Meanwhile, they don't have paper. They don't have any immigration status. They don't have a job. They don't have nothing. They've not contributed nothing to this relationship. Do not let anyone that has contributed so little to a relationship have so much power and control over a relationship. Don't let that happen. Do not let it happen. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people that don't really have because of situation and this and that, but they're nice people. They're nice guys. They're nice people. But there's some that are just nasty people. Very nasty. Don't let them take over your life. They're very good at doing that. That's their job, in fact. You will think that a person that has nothing to offer in life, you understand, except their genitals, would be nice at least because somebody is the one that is providing and making life easy for them. Nah, they're nasty. Very bad. So you have to be careful about those ones. You leave, don't look back. Don't. What's that film? No retreat, no surrender. As you move, don't go back. Don't look back, no matter what. If you have children together, it makes it a bit complex, but there's a way around it. You want to talk about the children? We do it in front of a mediation center. You want to see the children? Contact center. Let them fill out the right paperwork to be able to see the kids. Don't go and discuss with them. Now, it's not that expensive. They can lie to the world. Oh, I don't have money to fill the paperwork to see my kids. No, they're not interested in the kids. There's you they're interested in. That's why they've not done what they need to do to see the kids. They're just making excuses. In England, it's £80. £80 to fill in a form to see your children. But they said, no, let's just go. Let's just meet and talk about it. It'll be a coffee shop. It'll be somewhere, open. Don't do it. Don't do it. And even sometimes when the family court rules in the favor of these kind of people, your kids are not safe. Because if they can't get to you, they will kill the children. It's happened several times in England, where the family court ruled in favor of the abuser to have weekends and stuff. When he saw he couldn't have the woman, he killed the children. He burnt the house down with the children and himself. He burnt the house with the children and himself alive in it. Luckily, one of the boys survived long enough in the hospital to say, my father did this and I begged him, don't do this. Why are you doing this? He still set the house on fire. These are the kind of people we're dealing with. It has nothing to do with their religious background. It is the personality type. Let us call it what it is. If you are in a relationship with one of these kind of people I'm talking about, you are not safe. They may not have hit you yet. They may not have shouted on you yet, but you feel it. There's something about this person that you are afraid of. If you are in a relationship with someone that you cannot talk to them, they go out and you don't have the right to ask them where they're going. You ring them, they don't answer the phone. But when they ring you, you must answer the phone. There's something about them that makes you afraid. There's something about them that makes you question. It's like there's a dark part of them that you don't understand. See those ones here? They're dangerous, but you will not know how dangerous they are until you say you've had enough. You understand? I'll give you a story. Because these days, what I am, as much as I am Talk2Dot, I like to talk, I'm also a storyteller. So let me tell you a story. So there's this family, right? Everyone loved them. Great. Oh, in fact, you should even be an icon for young couples to learn from. You guys are so, wow, your union is so, I can feel the energy around you. That's what people said. Award-winning, this and that. But the woman was going through hell. But she was managing the situation. For over 7 years, there's certain things in the relationship she didn't see. So she saw the rage, she saw the control, she saw the you're not allowed to go out, you're not allowed to talk to anybody, children can't go anywhere. She saw all of this stuff, but she still managed it. And plus, she was traumatized. Because that's what happens to victims. They've been traumatized so much that they can't even make the right decision. So I'm not going to victim shame anybody. It's not their fault. It's the fault of the abuser. One day she woke and she said, you know what? I can't do this. You see, our children, right? They need to go out there. They need to interact with other children. They can't be stuck in the house. I need to speak to my family members. I need to talk to people, just like every other people. I need to go out, not partying. I just need to go out, even to the shops, to the off-license shop across the road. I need to go out. Once she started saying these things and trying to set boundaries, after 7 years of marriage, that she had never heard these things before, she started hearing things like, I can see I'm no longer needed. I'm just going to go out there and surprise everybody. I'll take everyone unawares. I'm just going to put something in my drink and kill myself because I'm not needed. She started saying things like him being so unstable, he will cry for no reason. He'll cry at night. I feel like I'm losing you. Everything is falling apart. Now, from someone who is not in an abusive situation, listening to this story, is there really anything wrong with someone saying, I don't want to stay in the house all day. I want to go out and interact with people. I want to talk to my friends. I want to talk to my family. I want the children to see other children. I want them to hang out with other children. Is there anything wrong with that? But in his head, because he's losing control, I wouldn't know where she is. I wouldn't know who she's talking to. I wouldn't know who is this. She started hearing things like, I'm protecting you. That's why I don't let you go out. You don't know what I see. There's people there after you. She's thinking, there's people after us? Are we running away from something? No, these are spiritual things. These are people in the other realm, in the alternate reality. They appear. I see them. She's beginning to see these things. Now, in all those years of the relationship, these sort of conversations never came up. You see what I mean? So they can seem normal for a very long period of time as long as you are compliant. The day you stop being compliant is the day you begin to see the other side. Now, once you start seeing the other side, time to go. Time to run. You understand? Time to run. In fact, don't even wait for when you see the other side. Because when you see the other side, sometimes you don't even have enough time to experience that other side to know it's time to go. If you've been in a place for so long that you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't talk to anyone. They check my emails. They're checking this, checking that, who I talk to. They're policing me. Don't stay there. Because the day you say you can't do it anymore, then you've now entered the category of people that potentially will get killed. Think about it. Someone says, I want the children to interact with other children. No, I am protecting you from things you can't see. What are these things that only you see? These are some of the stories from behind the scene of domestic abuse that people don't see. What people see is the end product of when someone walks up behind a woman and shoots her, when someone poisons a woman, when someone stabs the man, when someone runs the man over with a car, when someone does this sniper and the rest of them. It's the end story we see, because sometimes, a lot of time, 99% of the time, the women, the victims, the men, the victims, they never had the opportunity to tell you about the other side of the story. You get me? These things are happening every day. People, let's stay woke. From me to you, it's Dottie Kweregelachi, all the way from Talk2Dot. One love, peace, guidance, and respect.